Hi guys, welcome to a new location. Welcome to Luxembourg, the richest country in the world. Come with me explore this interesting country. What does Luxembourg has to offer? I will try to give you guys the best possible itinerary as I'm traveling through Luxembourg the next 4 days. I'll start my stroll around the capital of Luxembourg, here at the Place d'Europe. So I'm taking the elevator downstairs. The first stop of the day will be the casemates of Luxembourg. Here we pass by Fort Tungen. So we already passes the next fort, Fort Obergrunewald. Just on my way down to the center, so really beautiful already. So it's quite a long walk from Place d'Europe to the casemates. It's 2 kilometers. So this evening my mother and brother will join me here as we only live 3 hours away from Luxembourg, but for me it's the first time in the capital. We will stay in a wooden chalet in Berdorf close to Echternach, and they will go back home in the morning of our last day. The casemates of Luxembourg City are famous and regarded as the example of European military architecture. The 2 remaining casemates, the Bock casemates and Peters casemates, are included on the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1994. So the entry fee of the casemates is 10 euros and it's open until 8 p.m. But I will continue my walk down the hill to the Grund district, because after my visit here in the capital I will visit the castle of Larochette on my way to the wooden chalet in Berdorf. So here you have the Neumünster Abbey. The Neumünster Abbey was built in the 17th century. It was for a long time a state prison, but now the last 35 years it became a cultural center. So about Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a country in Western Europe bordering Germany, Belgium and France. The capital and largest city of the country is the city with the same name, Luxembourg. They have a population of about 650,000 people and mainly speak Luxembourgish, followed by French and German. The country is mainly Catholic and the currency is the euro. Also, Luxembourg is the first country in the world with free public transport for everyone.
I mean, my mom spoke to me, I was smoking, but wasn't eating. I was making because of the people. That was the hard part. I did when I was younger.
The Grund is one of the oldest parts of Luxembourg City, located in the lower town on the banks of the Alzette River. Originally, many artists and craftsmen lived in this district who also traded their works. In the neighborhood you will still find many old-fashioned, colorful houses, making it one of the most beautiful parts of the city. Now the next stop we will walk to is the Adolphus Bridge. The Adolphus Bridge bridges the river Petrus on the western side of the Parc de la Petrus. This bridge is one of the symbols of the city and is about 153 meters long in total. The bridge was built at the beginning of the 20th century, and during this period it was the largest stone arch bridge in the world. So here you have the Adolphus Bridge, Pont Adolphe. On Place de la Constitution, a monument was erected to honor the fallen of the First World War. And here you have the Church of Our Lady, the Cathedral of Luxembourg. Now we are really in the center of Luxembourg, and we're going to stroll first now to the Place d'Armes. Here we are in the Place d'Armes. Place d'Armes is part of the pedestrian zone, and the locals call it the saloon of the city because all the terraces. We are now on the Grand Rue, the main shopping street of Luxembourg. Okay guys, beautiful capital of Luxembourg, but now let's go to the next stop of the day, the last stop, the castle of Larochette. There you have the castle, but we are going to walk to a viewpoint where we have the best view of the castle. Here we are, and there you have the castle of Larochette. Larochette is a small village in a narrow valley surrounded by the forests of the Müllerthal Nature Park. The town is seen as the pearl of the Luxembourg Ardennes. The castle from Larochette behind me dates from the 11th century and was partly destroyed by a big fire in the 16th century. Now let's have a little stroll around the center of Larochette and then go back to the car. So here you have the center of Larochette with its beautiful church. So that's almost the end of day one here in Luxembourg. We visited the city of Luxembourg and we didn't visit the castle of Larochette, but we saw it and we stroll around a bit in Larochette. Now it's a 20-minute drive to my chalet in Berdorf. So we arrived here at the camping spot for the next couple of days, and it will be one of those wooden houses here, but I have to park my car in the back. So here it is. So here we are in the kitchen, living room, and this is the first bedroom, 2 bunks. The master bedroom, you see it's a very small. I think this is bathroom 1. No, it was just the bathroom, and this is the toilet. Good morning guys, day 2 here in Luxembourg, and we just had breakfast. Now we will leave to explore Berdorf for a bit, the caves, the rock formations, and after that we visit the waterfall. You ready? The small town of Berdorf is located in the Müllerthal. This town has several beautiful natural attractions that you can visit during a walk in the area. The most famous attraction is the Hollai cave, and it's also the first stop of the day. This cave has been excavated over the centuries and already served as a mine in Roman times. A little bit further you will find the cave Breechkal, which is also called the amphitheater because of the size of the cave.
Is niet waar.
So I just arrived here at the Richest rock formation on the other side of Berdorf. Look at this beautiful view of the Müllerthal region. Now the next stop of the day is a beautiful waterfall here, 10 minutes outside Berdorf. From the parking spot to the Schiessen-Tumpel waterfall, it's a 600-meter hike through this beautiful walking trail along the river. So we are now here in Dillingen, the village of Dillingen. Here you can rent kayaks. We start from here, 14 kilometers. Hey!
Hello.
And here we are. Hey. Hey. Look how beautiful. The Müllerthal Valley. So nice. Pedaling with one hand. Come on Tarzan. Slinger aan het lien. En nu opklimmen. Opklimmen. Een stuk verdriet, jongen.
Wat probeert jij zo?
Push me. Thanks, bro. Poel.
Ja, jongen.
So nice this. Here we arrive in the village of Wallendorf. So we did the first 8 kilometers, 6 more to go. We have a nice pedestrian bridge with a roof. So we arrived here in Echternach, 2 hours was a kayak trip. And we are now walking across the old bridge of Echternach from Luxembourg to Germany.
After kayaking, we wanted to stop by the camping in Echternach, where I had many happy moments as a child. We ate a nice schnitzel in the tavern of the swimming pool, strolled around for a while over the camping, sat by the water and enjoyed the nostalgic feeling.
Zeg, dat vind ik nou wel...
So the next stop is the castle of Beaufort, and look how beautiful. After our visit here, we will go to Echternach. Beaufort is a small village near Echternach, and the castle of Beaufort was built on a rocky ledge at the beginning of the 11th century. The castle was expanded over the years, so today you can see 2 different architectural styles, Romanesque and Gothic. gestapt. Is het een half uur later? Je was gewoon weg. Een half uur later hadden we nog. So here in the center square of Echternach. Ja. Echternach is located in the east of Luxembourg, on the border of Germany, on the Sûre. Echternach is the oldest city in Luxembourg and was founded in 698 around the monastery of Echternach, right behind me. Look how beautiful. Roman remains have also been found. The city was partly destroyed during the Second World War, when Echternach was the front during the Battle of the Bulge. After the war, a large part of the city was well restored. In 2010, the city was even included on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Now let's stroll a little bit further. My mother and brother are now looking for a nice restaurant to eat here. Here you can have nice evening walks along the promenade next to the river Sûre. In a couple minutes we pass the old bridge of Echternach, really beautiful bridge. It connects Echternach with Echternacher Brook, and it's also the border between Luxembourg and Germany. And there we have the camping of Echternacher Brook. The camping we always went to when I was younger. Look how beautiful this place is. Dat dat inderdaad wel typisch Belgisch is. Bon appétit! So that's the end of day 2 here in Luxembourg. I now go back to the camping. Tomorrow early morning we do the Müllerthal hike. Good morning guys, it's very early in the morning. It's 6:30 a.m. I'm going to do the Müllerthal hike, a part of it. And I'm now at the parking spot of the Holhai cave where we were yesterday. I'm the first one here, so I have the whole Müllerthal valley for my own. I hope so. I'm going to do a 6-kilometer hike, and it will end in Echternach. And then I am going to ask my brother to pick me up and to bring me back to the parking spot. So we have the whole day for other activities also. Müllerthal is a region in eastern Luxembourg that is also known as Little Switzerland. This region is known for its beautiful nature, full of valleys, densely wooded forests, caves, rock formations and streams with waterfalls. Its nature somewhat resembles that of Switzerland, hence the nickname Le Petit Suisse Luxembourgeoise. The area has many hiking trails that are about 112 kilometers long, the so-called Müllerthal trail. This region is therefore the most popular hiking area in Luxembourg, and the Müllerthal trail is a must for every nature lover. So, Perenkop, this way. There you see the stairs that goes to the viewpoint, and this beautiful rock is the Perenkop. Here we are at the viewpoint. Wow, so beautiful here. Now we are halfway the 6-kilometer hiking trail that I choose to do. And now we are continue towards Echternach. Labyrinth. Nice. So we have another 3.2 kilometers to go. So now we have to follow the stairs all the way up. So we just arrived here in Echternach. What a nice walking route was this. My mother or my brother, I think my mother is going to pick me up here with the car, and then we go back to the camping in Berdorf. So my mother picked me up, and now we have a little stop at the bakery, and then we all can have a breakfast on the camping in Berdorf before we continue our day. So from the center of Vianden, it's a 50-minute walk to the castle. The castle of Vianden is Luxembourg's best known castle and the best preserved example of medieval architecture. The castle was built between the 11th and the 14th centuries on the foundations of a former Roman castellum. Right now we are going to the elevator and have a drink. Check how beautiful this view is of the castle. Look how nice this is. Vianden is a village in the northeastern part of Luxembourg on the border with Germany. This town is located in the Luxembourg Ardennes on the river Our. And that will be it for day 3 here in Luxembourg. Tomorrow is the last day already. Then we visit the places Clervaux, Wiltz and Esch-sur-Sûre. And now we are crossing the river Our. So guys, that's the end of day 3. We just had a lovely dinner in Echternach. So see you all tomorrow. Good night. Good morning guys, day 4 here in the country of Luxembourg. Today we are visiting the northern parts of the country and we start our day here in the little village of Clervaux. So I parked my car at the station of Clervaux. It's a 10-minute walk to the center. So look at this beautiful neo-Romanesque church. We can have a look inside. So from here you have a beautiful view of the surrounding area of Clervaux. Clervaux is located in the north of the country in the Luxembourg Ardennes and it's really worth a visit. This town you can visit several churches and also other historical monuments. The town is also close to the border triangle with Belgium and Germany. Here in Clervaux you can also find the castle of Clervaux, of course, right behind me. This castle dates from the 12th century and was extended several times until the 17th century. So that was Clervaux and my stroll around this town. And now the next stop is the town of Wiltz. It's a 20-minute ride with the car. So I parked my car close to the castle of Wiltz. So here we are at the entrance of the castle of Wiltz. Wiltz Castle is a Renaissance castle from 1631, although the oldest parts of the building date from the 13th century. The castle was bought by the state of Luxembourg in 1951 to be used as a retirement home, but since 1999 several museums have been housed here in this building. This should be the town hall, I think. Yes, it is. Hotel de Ville. Now we are already going to the last stop of the day, Esch-sur-Sûre, also the last stop of this vlog. 4 days in beautiful Luxembourg. I had already an amazing time here and I hope you enjoyed it as well. But for now let's go to Esch-sur-Sûre. It's a 15-minute drive. So I wanted to stop for a bit for this USA tank. Just outside Wiltz. Quite impressive. And from here you also have a very beautiful view of Wiltz. So yeah, actually really happy that I stopped by for a couple minutes. Yeah, here in Esch-sur-Sûre. So I'm gonna sit down for a bit here at the river. Esch-sur-Sûre is a small town hidden in the hills in the northwest of Luxembourg. It is a small village, but it's considered to be one of the most beautiful in the country. The town originated in the bend of the Sûre River in the 8th century, and the castle on top of the village was built in the 10th century. Only a ruin remains of the castle, but it certainly contributes to the idyllic image of the village. So next to this white church you can find a trail leading you to the castle. So we have really nice panoramic views of the surrounding area of Esch-sur-Sûre and also the castle ruins, the river Sûre and the tower. Now let's go down to the river through the village of Esch-sur-Sûre. Let's go through this really small alley. So guys, that's the end of the vlog of Luxembourg, the richest country in the world. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and a reaction in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Larochette, and I'll see you again in another location. Ciao.
If you send me the location, then I'll be right there.